Welcome, guys. I'm Al.
I'm Arash.
I'm Daniel.
And this is the Call to Whiskey.
All hail Cal.
Today we're talking about the new Glen Scotia Campbeltown release for 2021. Let's take a look. Welcome back. So today's whiskey is a single malt Scotch from the region of Campbeltown. It is 56.1% ABV. It is non-chill filtered because it's a cask strength, of course. There's no E150 added because Glen Scotia never adds E150 to their whiskey. It is an unpeated, which is unusual for the region of Campbeltown. They took unpeated malt and they aged it for 10 years in ex-bourbon cask, then finished in Bordeaux red wine cask for 5 months, then placed it back into refill bourbon cask to marry them together, which technically makes this a triple cask release.
Wow. So not only is this going to be strong, it's going to be quite sophisticated.
Yeah. And no peat.
Yeah,
so I'm going to like it.
You're going to like it.
I love it.
Let's take a pour.
All right.
History time. The Glen Scotia Distillery was founded in 1832 and is one of just 3 distilleries left in the region of Campbeltown. They may be one of the smallest distilleries in Scotland, but they're one of the biggest names in Campbeltown. If you're interested in more Malt Festival releases from Glen Scotia, check out our video on their 2020 release, linked above and below. Now just look at that color. Fantastic.
All right, let's take a look at the nose.
Definitely smells like a bourbon. You
Yeah.
definitely get those notes.
Yeah, I definitely get those like ex-bourbon notes.
A little bit of cherry.
Yeah, I get
Not quite ripe.
like vanilla, berries.
You know what it is? It's a little bit of that red wine.
Thank you.
It's the red wine.
I almost said pepper, but
Nah.
I couldn't tell what that flavor was.
It's the red wine from the aging.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
definitely,
it's very nice.
Yeah.
definitely get that Bordeaux. That's what those berries are coming from. Like raspberries, like raspberry ice cream, like a hint of salt and caramel.
Yeah, it feels like a dessert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely sweet.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the palate. Well, it's definitely cask strength.
Definitely cask. You know what? It's not overpowering. The alcohol's not overpowering.
Yeah, the 56, I could taste it, but the aftertaste, smoke.
Yeah.
It's very not deep smoky, but you could definitely have that.
So,
Or am I tasting the wine? Maybe.
So what you're actually probably tasting is the sea salt, because Campbeltown is right on the coast, and you're still going to get that briny note to it. It's unpeated. There's definitely no peat to it, but you're definitely getting some salt on there. So you might be getting a little bit like salt brine. Bruichladdich, the classic Lottie, is like that. It's unpeated, but you could almost swear that it's peated because of the salt that's in
Yeah,
it.
this almost tastes peated because of that.
It's got an incredibly dry aftertaste.
Yeah, it's not as sweet as it smells. You know, you smell it and it smells very sweet, but when you actually taste it, it's very, very dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. I think it's the wine that is associated. I'm assuming
Because you're smelling it more than tasting it.
It's definitely oily. It's definitely oily. You're getting like strawberries.
vanilla, cherry vanilla almost.
Yeah.
I'm getting like apple pie with like a crushed brown sugar.
I feel like sea salt. A little bit like you mentioned. Now that I'm going around the second flavor, and it's
Especially on the finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially on the finish, you get that sea
I think
salt.
that's part of where the dryness comes from, too.
Yeah. And it's that oak, vanilla, that sea salt. It's definitely warm, medium finish.
Yeah.
Right? Let's add some water.
You know, the water really didn't change it that much to me. It kind of deadened the alcohol a little bit.
Yeah,
But flavor profile wise, it's so strong and so unique. It really doesn't change the flavor that much to me.
It broke down the oils a little and made it a little bit warmer.
I feel a bit of a sweeter aftertaste than initially.
It
with
dilutes the
saltiness.
salt.
Yeah.
It brings out the sweetness out a little bit more,
Yeah.
and brings down the saltiness.
I think that's
and
right.
the oils.
Yeah. I think I prefer it with just a touch of water.
Well,
I like it better at cask strength. I like that salt note, right? So I like that salt note, and I think the water dampened that salt note.
It does.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't care for the dryness. It's nice, but I do feel like I'm drinking a wine. It really brings
Like
me
cask
back.
strength wine.
Which is the best kind of
It's
wine.
the best kind. No, but
Fortified wine is the only kind of wine.
I'll drink to that.
I definitely like it on water. I prefer.
I like it both ways.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I like that the first way without the water, it has very particular notes. I like it with the water. It's more balanced. It's different, but
It's strong enough where when you add the water to it, it doesn't dilute it so much where you lose anything.
Right.
But instead, it breaks down some oils and brings out some flavors you weren't having.
Yeah.
Versus when you're having it without water, it's the alcohol content really, if you're not used to drinking this stuff.
I'll agree to that. I think the fact that it does add some to it when you add water, so you're getting 2 different flavor profiles.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's try some ice.
Yeah. I actually like it on ice too. It's completely deadened,
Yeah.
but it's complex enough and strong enough.
Yeah.
It actually can stand up to the ice, which is not unusual for some of the ones we've done.
Yeah, I
So-
actually prefer it on ice than water.
Yeah.
I like it cask strength or on ice. I think.
Fair enough.
Really? I think the on ice.
That's very drinkable on ice. Very drinkable on ice.
I'll either drink cask strength or I'll drink it on ice, and I think I would drink it on ice all day long.
I think it would be
yeah,
It's
easy
like
to
a
do.
vanilla
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
flavor on ice.
Oh, yeah.
It loses a lot of flavoring, but I just feel like
What's left is really good.
And it's sweet, and it still has texture, which is rare to put something on ice and still have texture on the back end.
Yeah. Most everything we've tried, you put it on ice
Yeah.
and it takes away all the special parts.
Yeah.
And with this one, it doesn't really.
No. I like it.
Quick question: price point.
Price, okay, so it hasn't hit the American market yet. I had to order this from the UK. I got it for £52 plus shipping, which makes it about $72 plus about $10-15 in shipping.
Worth it.
Last year, the release was about $85 to $95, so I'm guessing it'll probably be
about
around.
there.
It'll probably be about that when it finally hits the market here.
That's pretty reasonable. That's actually a really good bottle.
Yeah, for something at cask strength, this is very good.
Extremely tasty.
It's got tons of character. It's triple cast, right? It's got a beautiful bottle. It's got a fancy little red box.
I think this is a drink you could really sit down and enjoy it and find something new every time you're drinking that you didn't realize last time,
Yeah.
depending on how you're drinking it or who you're drinking it
Yeah,
with.
there's no way we could talk about this off a single net pour. It's so complicated. Then you definitely need to come back to this a couple times. But it's good.
Yeah.
If you can get your hands on it, definitely take a look.
Top shelf.
I would definitely.
Yeah, top shelf all the way.
Top
Yeah,
shelf.
for sure.
Well, on that note, our toast today is pain makes you stronger,
Heartbreak makes you wiser.
Tears make you braver.
and whiskey makes you forget any of that crap.
All hail cow. Sorry about that. Wrong call.
I'm definitely not cutting that out.